focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, "Let's go Rams." The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Tonight on Tinora Rams Live, high school volleyball. Here with all the action is Michael Sebring.
All right, good evening, sports fans. We finally got things back up and going. Let's hope the signal is good. Let me know in the chat, those of you that get in here, how we're looking. Becky says, looks great. I better late than never. We're going to do a really quick version of the pregame show. We've only got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left before the game starts, but we've got a big one for you here tonight. It's the River Rivalry. It's Ohio State versus Michigan. It's Duke, North Carolina. It's the Hatfields versus the McCoys. It's the number 6 team in the state of Ohio in Division 6. The Tinora Rams make that short 9.6-mile trip to the south side of the Maumee River to battle the Ayersville Pilots here tonight. Ben Stevens Body Shop first service set for right around 7:13. We'll get into the Signs Excavating pregame show. We already know all about the Tinora Rams. Let's talk a little bit about the history of this series. In the previous 49 years of varsity volleyball, the Rams and the Pilots have played each other 55 times. Tinora has the edge over their biggest rivals. They lead the series 34-21. And these two programs have accounted for 10 of the last 13 GMC titles in volleyball. After that huge 5-set victory over Archibald on Saturday, let's take a look at some of the updated stat leaders for your Tinora Rams. Paige Gamby now over 200 kills with 216. Tatum Krebs closing in with 169. Krebs' attack percentage of .418 is a team high. Kenzie Nagel at .372. Krebs also has a team high 52 blocks with 12 solo and 40 assists. Kenzie Nagel was 7 and 19 for her 26. Rostai has a team high 65 aces and 272 serve attempts. Is now second. Paige Sebring has 51 aces and she has a team high 277 serve attempts, with Avery Morris still have a team high 96.3% serve percentage. Gamby averages 4.5 points per set with 247 total points. Krebs is second at 4.1 with 226 total points. The setter, Zoe Rostai, 350 assists, averaging 48.2% assist percentage. Schaublin at 241 assists with a 39.7% assist percentage. Paige Sebring has a team high 209 digs, getting 3.8 digs per set. While Paige Gamby is second with 164 digs, getting 3.0 digs per set. Rams are Greta Haggerty in her 23rd season, 10th at Tinora, where she's 206 and 38. She's assisted by Megan Engel and Krista Bainfeld. Rams are, of course, Division 6 in this new 7-division system this year in team sports. Let's take a look at the Ayersville Pilots. They're under the direction of a new head coach this year. Taven Tyler comes in. They entered today's match at 8-9 overall and 2-2 in GMC play, with wins over Hicksville and Paulding in 4-set matches, and then losses and a sweep by Edgerton and a 5-set loss to Fairview. Junior outside hitter Grace Flory leads them offensively at 3 kills per set with 181 total, while junior middle blocker Brooklyn Michael leads the team at 248 attack percentage and 45 blocks. Junior libero Michaela Sierra has one of the best digs per set in the area. We'll discuss that a little deeper later at 6.0 digs per set and 363 digs. While junior setter Allison Eldridge runs the 5 on offense and has 432 assists. Taven Tyler is the head coach, as we mentioned, assisted by Tinora graduate Amber Schleiser and Sarah Mangus. They are Division 7 in the 7-division system this year, so however you are, or wherever you are, however you may be watching or listening, thanks for tuning in to tonight's game. Let's send it down to the national anthem right now.
Before we begin tonight's contest, let's first meet our officials. Official Lindsay Tin. Look out for Michael Andrico. And now for your Tinora Rams, first for the non-starters. Number 4, Ella Shaublin. Number 5, Alina Ankney. Number 6, Sophia Stark. Number 8, Christina Meyer. Number 12, Paige Sebring. And now for their starters. Number 3, Paige Campy.
Olivero can't start.
Number 7, Avery Morris. Number 10, Kenzie Nagel. Number 11, Callie.
That's Nagel.
Number 15, Zoe Rosati.
Rosati?
16, Taylor Krebs. Playing river coached by Brenna Haggerty.
I guess this is the side of the river where they say Nagel. Who's this little guy?
Number 14, Justin Clark. Number 16, Addison Sutton. Number 17, Alyssa Cole.
She's on varsity too.
Number 18, Emily.
Varsity.
And number 22,
Travis has a daughter that plays. Travis.
Oh, your starters.
Ava.
Number 2,
She was the setter. She was the setter on JV, but she as a sophomore is just in varsity. She's out there right now.
Number 6, Kendra.
Oh, she just announced her.
Number 10, Brooklyn Michael. Number 11, Whitney Shakes. Number 13, Grace Story. And in the barrel tonight, number 20, Michaela Laker Sierra. Good luck, ladies.
Well, that was fun. Let's get into the starting lineups brought to you by Brother Taco. Ayersville is going to start junior Allison Eldridge, senior Rylan Beecher, junior Kendra Waldron, junior Brooklyn Michael, junior Laney Sheets, and junior Grace Flory. Their libero is junior Michaela Laker Sierra. So 5, actually 6 counting the liberos, juniors, and 1 senior in the lineup. Tinora is going to counter with junior middle blocker Tatum Krebs, junior outside hitter Paige Gamby, senior outside hitter Avery Morris, senior middle blocker Kenzie Nagel, senior setter Zoe Rostai, and senior right side Callie Snyder. The libero is a senior Paige Sebring. Conversely, the Rams have 5 of their 7 starters, counting the libero, are seniors and 2 juniors. So youth in abundance here for Ayersville. And Tinora, a very experienced and old team with 7 seniors total on the roster. So we didn't need to talk a lot about the records coming in this game anyway, as everyone knows in these rivalry games. It's cliche, but it's true. You can throw out the record. It doesn't matter. The one team's 17-0. One team is 8-9. It's Tinora Ayersville. They're both going to play their hearts out. Serving first will be the Pilots. Allison Eldridge will serve. She brings to Rostai. She pumps it out to Morris. Morris is dug by Laker Sierra. Middle attack for Ayersville, dug by Sebring. Rostai back set to Snyder this time. Nice dig again back there by Laker Sierra. Off-speed shot to the middle, scores for Ayersville. They're on the board first. Great student section over there for Ayersville tonight. Representing. Nagel out of the middle, gets the kill for Tinora. Evens this setup at 1 apiece. Out of system ball. Free ball coming from Ayersville. Short free ball. Nagel is there. Back to Snyder again. Chop shot. Good cut on that ball. Tip out of the middle, deep, too deep. Double contact called anyway, but Tinora should get 2 points for that. Belcher gets called, or Beecher called for the double contact, and it was long out of bounds. 2 errors on 1 touch. Another free ball from Ayersville. Not what you want to give an offensive team like Tinora. There's a lot of free balls. Gamby on the outside, swing and a kill for Paige Gamby. Tinora now up 3-1 here in this first set. Tinora's got a pretty decent student section for a road game as well. Over here standing up. Another free ball from Ayersville. Sebring, Rostai, Gamby in that 3 zone unleashes. Good dig from Waldron. Save back in bounds. Now Waldron sends another free ball. Sebring out to Gamby this time. Off the top of the block. Ayersville with the dig. Now they're going to get a swing from the left side. Dug by Morris. Good diving effort to her right now. Nagel in the middle. Powers through the block, and she'll score. Kill for Kenzie. Tip out of the middle, picked up by Snyder. Rostai go back out to Gamby again. She powers through the block and down on the Ayersville side. So we're now 5 points in a row. They're up 5-1. Good serve for Morris. Set to the right side. Attack for Beecher. Rostai digs it. Set up by Morris. Snyder with an across-court shot is dug. Left side swing for Ayersville. Sebring with the dig. Rostai back to Snyder again. Snyder's blocked. Covered by Morris, though. Goes over. Set to the right side. That's another double contact on the push attempt by Laney Sheets. That ball can't come off your hands spinning like that. 6-1. Tinora up early. We're going to have a timeout called already by Ayersville. Their new head coach, Taven Tyler, calls timeout. We'll take it with him. Be right back after this.
Matt Yost of Remax Realty of Defiance has been top sales agent for the past 20 years in a row and has also been Defiance's #1 agent year after year. Matt is a very motivated individual who works hard for his clients, whether it be sellers or buyers. Matt currently is a 6-time winner of the prestigious Remax Platinum Club Award, which honors high-achieving real estate professionals for their service to buyers and sellers during the past year. Let Matt's 22 years of experience help you during your property search or sale, as he is fully committed to helping his clients and consumers find the home or property that is right for them. Matt serves all of Napoleon, Bryan, Paulding, and Defiance counties. Give him a call at the Remax Realty office at 419-784-3070 or directly at 419-438-0790. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back out here at the hangar at Ayersville High School. Rams pushing all the right buttons here so far. There's a service ace for Morris. Out of the timeout, 7-1 now. Tinora on top. Got an excellent Postgame Insurance and Investments trivia question coming up. We had great participation in the last couple of matches. This one's not as difficult as Macomb, but it's not going to be an easy one. Good dig from Morris. Sebring bump sets it to Gamby. She has to free ball. Opportunity for Ayersville in transition on the outside. That swing is blocked by Tinora. Free ball back over by Flory. Gamby rips it from the outside. Doug tipped over. Pass by Snyder. Rosti behind her to Noggle. Noggle tried to tip it, but it was a little too short on the tip, in the net and down. Ayersville ends the run. Kelsey Clark checks in for the Pilots as Waldron will have a seat. Beecher is serving. Noggle out of the middle this time, swings. She's dug by Beecher. Free ball from Ayersville. Sebring to Rosti, push out to Gamby. Gamby off the block and down. Another kill for Gamby, and Tinora gets the side out right back. Tatum Krebs now checks in. A lot of braids in that hair for Tatum Krebs. Almost looks like she's got dreadlocks. Almost. Paige Sebring serving. Swing from the right side, touched by Krebs, poked up in the air. Sebring with the bump set to Gamby. She'll tip over the block. Ayersville's there with the dig. Flory now from the left side. Morris diving dig. Sebring bump set back to Gamby. The ball looked like it might have been out, but it was dug by Ayersville. Back row attack from Beecher. A miss hit into the net. Point Tinora. So shout out to Paulding Panthers. I don't know if someone listening to this broadcast when I complained about stats being wrong for 5 minutes a few matches ago got to them, or I don't know how it happened, but now Paulding has updated all of their stats. They do not have anybody. They don't have 3 of the top 4. There's a block for Ayersville, brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance on the Gamby swing. So Paulding has now updated their stats. They used to have 3 girls that were well over 300 digs, which is just statistically impossible. When we looked at their digs, they had several matches with more than 30 digs than they should have been having per match, and now they've all been updated. So shout out to Paulding for doing the right thing, getting their stats right, updated. An attack from the left side is dug by Gamby, or by Rosti. And Krebs goes up and attacks that dig on 2 and puts it down for a big kill. Side out, Tinora. Rams into double figures. They lead 10-3. Setter switch, Schaublin in, along with Alina Ankney. Schaublin too long on the serve. Error. Side out back to Ayersville. Laney Sheets serving. Gamby, good pass. Schaublin gives it right back to her. Cross-court shot, too wide. Attack error. Point Pilots. Service error for Sheets is too long as well. Pointing back to Tinora Rams. They lead by 6, 11-5. Waldron, quick set behind the setter, just mishit it a little bit. You can see she's bouncing in frustration. She was on time. That was a good set. She just tapped herself in the chest and looked at her setter and like, my bad. She knows she just missed that one a little bit. Setter's Allison Eldridge. This time she's going to go to the middle. That's a big swing out of the middle for Brooklyn Michael. And she gets the kill down in front of Gamby in middle back. Kendra Waldron serving. Good pass, Gamby. Back set, Krebs from the right side, off the block, off the antenna. Oh, wasn't off. That was just off the antenna. I thought they hit the block first, but must have just hit the antenna first. So attack error for Krebs. Point to Ayersville. Tough pass from Gamby. Sebring. Good back set to Morris. Morris gets the block and down for the kill. I'm going to hear about that one all night long when she gets home. Did you see that back set? That was so good. That's all we're going to hear all night long. That was a really good back set for a libero. She always says she was born to be a setter. Middle attack. Good dig from Krebs. Little self-defense dig there. Swing on the left side. This time right through. That's a kill for Beecher. Side out Ayersville. They trail by 5, 13-8. Libero serving now. Michaela, Laker Sierra. Out to Ankney from the right side. She's a little tap shot, dug by Ayersville. Free ball coming though. Sebring, Schaublin goes to Noggle through the double block. Kenzie with the score. Nice kill for Kenzie. Side out to Nora. A serve clips the tape. That'll be a service ace for Zoe Rostai with an assist from the net. Tinora up now 15-8. Time Beecher from the right side on the slide attack. Nice swing there for Beecher. She gets the kill. Beecher's got a lot of pop in that right arm. Noggle out of the middle is blocked. Sebring with the coverage. Gamby was going to take the second ball away from the setter. You've got to let the setter go if she's there. Good job by Rostai getting to it. She ran into Gamby as Gamby was trying to set that ball. Only help the setter if she asks. If she doesn't ask, we'll let her have it. Sebring, perfect pass. Rostai setter dump is poked up in the air by Beecher, tapped over by Flory. Rostai picks it up. Sebring bumps that to Morris. Another kill for Avery Morris, who had a great day swinging on Saturday. Now Morris will check out, and Sophie Stark will come in to serve. Flory from the outside gets the ball down between the block and the net. Point Ayersville, side out. Trail by 5, 16-11. Gamby from the left side. Kill for Gamby. Gets around the block and down in front of Laker Sierra. Aside from that 7-point burst to start the set for Tinora, where they got up 7-1, it's really been back and forth. Neither team able to score more than 2 points in a row. Ayersville have been hanging around. They just had that bad start. Waldron from the back row. Good topspin, though. Got it down in front of Paige Sebring. Kill for Kendra Waldron. Rostai goes to Gamby, tight set. She has to try to tap it over. She does, but they're going to call her for a lift. She kind of underhanded that tap, and She did kind of roll it off her hand. So attack error for Gamby on the tight set from Rostai. Krebs, one-on-one in the middle is blocked by Hall Crop Insurance. Brooklyn Michael up to the task, one-on-one with Krebs. She wins that battle. Now a three-point burst from Ayersville has cut the lead to 3. Service error from Flory. Point back to Tinora. They'll switch their setter. Schaubman comes back in with Ankney, Rostai, and Snyder to the bench. Sheets from the right side. He's going to get the kill. Schaubman couldn't control it. Good swing there for Laney Sheets. 3-point game again. Paige Sebring went diving into the Tinora bench. Crashed into a chair and a crate full of water bottles. Gets up, shakes it off. Rubs some dirt on it. Should be all right. Another service error from Ayersville, long out of bounds. I think Sheets has missed 2. Morris checks back in. Starks goes out. Overpass, tapped down by Morris. That's 4 contacts, so that'll go down as a kill for Avery Morris. On the overpass, termination. Rams into the red zone now, 20-15. There's a block for Tinora. Krebs and Morris combined for that double block. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. We're going to timeout. Brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza in Ney. We'll take timeout with them. Be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance is here to help you with all of your insurance needs. From home to car to personal to business insurance, Clay is happy to help his customers. As your shelter agent, Clay Fote can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the highest quality service you expect from your insurance agent. Contact Clay Fote at 419-576-5640. Clay is available for both calls and texts, or stop into the office and visit Clay at 424 Clinton Street in Defiance. Clay's hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or by appointment. Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance, a proud Tinora alum, says, "Let's go Rams."
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Ayersville athletic trainer Bill Zartman came over and said a quick word to Paige Sebring in the huddle during the timeout. She said, "Yeah, I'm fine." Gamby serving out of the Ayersville timeout. Set to the middle. That's be another kill for Michael. Good swing there. A lot of live arms on that Ayersville side of the net. Sonora still up by 5, though, on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It's 21-16. Sebring, Schaubman, Krebs through the block. Off the dig attempt over the scoreboard, or scorer's table, I should say. Kill for Krebs out of the middle. Sonora with 22 on the board now. Krebs will go back to serve. Good pass from Ayersville, set to the middle. There's a kill for Rylan Beecher. You see why a team like Ayersville pushed Fairview to a 5-set match. They're very scrappy. They get hot offensively. They can get people fits. Kill for Avery Morris from the left side. Setters a switch back out. Here comes Zoe Rostein, the senior setter in. She'll serve. Tinora 2 points away from taking this first set. Senior Rostai too long on that serve. Side out back to the Pilots. Now their setter, Allison Eldridge, will go back to serve. Eldridge runs a 5-1. She's the only setter that Ayersville has. Tinora in a 6-2 offense with 2 setters. Noggle out of the middle, and there's somebody from Ayersville had an elbow in the net and jerked it down. Can't miss that one. I think it was Flory. Yeah, Grace Flory was called in the net there, so that'll be a kill for Noggle. And set point on the board brought to you by Okolona Tavern. 24-18. Tinora with 6 set points now. Morris serving again. Tight pass. Gamby. Kill on the yummy for Paige Gamby. She takes care of business. Tinora wins first set 25-18. We'll take a break. Come back with the Postgame Insurance and Investments trivia question right after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Has life gotten too busy for lawn care? Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months of business lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
"They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. Easy payment and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They'll make your life easy and your yard pretty."
Get your lawn and landscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium and Tinora student athletes.
Let's get real here for just a second. If you would die tomorrow, do you know exactly where all your assets that are in your name are going to go? It's never too early to put that plan in place. PI&I has started a new division this year called the Legacy Protectors. We've partnered with a nationwide network of attorneys so we can help facilitate legal estate planning documents at a much lower cost on average than you can get by going directly to an attorney's office. These documents include, but are not limited to, financial and healthcare power of attorneys, a living will, and a revocable living trust. In most cases, these essential documents are so important to get put in place to ensure that all your assets go exactly where you want them to go after you pass away. Whether it's to family, friends, church, or charity, don't leave those decisions up to a probate court to decide for you. Give us a call today for a free consultation at 419-782-2500 or stop out and see us at 2014 Baltimore Street in Defiance, Ohio. The Legacy Protectors at Postgame Insurance and Investments, protecting everything you've worked for.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Out here at the hangar at Ayersville High School, Tinora takes the first set 25. Oops, I forgot I didn't write that down. I'm spoiled by the Tinora home scoreboard that has, I think it was 25-19. They won the first set. I'll verify that. So let's get into the Postgame Insurance and Investments trivia question for tonight. As mentioned in the pregame show, I always like to tease at it in the pregame show. These two teams have combined to win the last 10 of the last 13 volleyball championships in the Green Meadows Conference. Of course, we know Fairview has risen to power recently and won 3 out of the last 4. And I've told you in a previous trivia question that Antwerp has the most in the GMC, as they had a dominant stretch in the 90s and again in the early 2000s. So that's 4 of the teams in the Green Meadows Conference that have won several GMC titles over the last several years. How far do you have to go back to find a GMC title won by anybody besides Antwerp, Ayersville, Tinora, or Fairview? In what year? How far do you have to go back? Not how many years, but what year do you have to go back to find someone else who won it besides one of those top 4? Put your answer in the group chat, or the YouTube chat, I should say. There's a group of people in there. About 68 of you right now. Or you could text me your answer if you don't have that, if you got my phone number. Or if you holler on one of the social medias for Tinora Rams Live. Keith Brown might see it and let me know what that potential guess is. But get your guess in. Get a prize pack courtesy of Postgame Insurance and Investments for the correct answer. All right, we're underway in set number 2. Zoe Rostai serving down the line. Rare 2 service errors for Rostai tonight. She's the second most accurate server on the Rams squad. She serves at 94.5% accuracy on the year. Tough pass from Morris. Long run for Rostai. High bump set. Seaberg's going to send over a free ball. Beecher is there. Going to go out to Florida on the left side. Swing and a miss on the dive attempt by Gamby. She comes up laughing because she didn't touch it, and that ball was long out of bounds. Attack error, Tinora side out. Tip, Beecher over the block. Gamby with a nice poke dig. She sends it over on one. Tried to set the back row to Waldron. It was behind her. She spun around and tried to get a free ball over, but didn't get enough on it and short. Another point, Tinora. Morris serving again. Flory from the outside. Dug by Rostai. Noggle tried to ping pong that ball up in the air, and she sent it right into the chest of the up official. Not going to get any calls to go your way doing that stuff. Becky guesses all the way back to 1986. It's a good guess, Becky, but not quite correct. Gamby on the outside, mishit that ball. Attack error for Gamby. Ayersville has their first lead since they led 1-0 in set number 1. They're up 3-2. I serve clips the tape. Sebring. Pass. Noggle. Bumps that out to Gamby. Gamby's dug. Now Waldron from the right side. Dug by Rostai. Sebring pushes out to Snyder. Snyder's dug by Eldridge. Waldron again. Off-speed shot. Rostai's there. Snyder from the right side off the top of the block. That was a touch. That'll be a kill for Callie Snyder. Good call by the line judge. He was right on it. Now Sebring will go back to serve. Tied up at 3 now. Second set. Tinora up 1-0. Senior libero, right-hand jump serve. Beecher from the right side. Tap shot. Dug by Snyder. Rostai to Krebs. Krebs tools it to the left. Point Tatum Krebs. Tinora back on top. So let's talk about digs for a minute. Bit of a controversial subject. Dig tracking, stat tracking. It has to be an attack by the other team for the opposing team to get credit for a dig. So it can't be a serve, and it can't be a free ball. Attack error there by Flory. Another point to Tinora. Now, anything other than a serve or a free ball or block coverage would count as a dig. So if it's a swing, if it's a full-out swing, if it's a tip, if it's a set or dump, as long as it's an overhand service ace for Sebring, as long as it's an overhand attempt over the net in some way, it's considered an attack. And the other team passes that ball and controls it to another teammate, they get credit for a dig. So that's why it's so easy if you look at team stats to figure out how many total digs a team should have. Waldron from the left side, kill for Kendra Waldron. You look at the team stats, the total number of attacks that one team has. You subtract every attack that was a kill. You subtract every attack that was an error. And that leaves you the total number of attacks that were dug by the other team. Because if it wasn't a kill, if it wasn't an error, it was dug. It was a dig. So that tells you exactly how many digs the other team should have. So it's an easy number to fact check. Gamby, dug by Sheets, overpass. Krebs is blocked. Picked up by Tinora. Krebs this time, down ball. Doug again. Good scrappy defense here from Ayersville. Flory from the left side. Attack error, though. You got to pay off that good scrappy defense with solid offense. Double sub. Schablin and Ankney in. So that's what I do when I do my my stat police homework. Service ace down the line for Schablin, right on the line. You go to Max Preps, you look at the team stats from the match, you can see exactly that's how I found so many of those matches that were off. But again, Paulding fixed all theirs. Now, there's a couple here. Whenever you see some outlier numbers that just don't make sense, I look into them. Service air from Schablin. And Ayersville has libero is averaging 6 digs per set, which is a big, big number. And it happens. There's liberos out there that do that. But I was just a little surprised, looking at some of their matches. So I did a little homework as well coming into tonight's match. Gamby, cross-court shot, dug by Waldron. Bump set back to Waldron. She goes off speed, too short in the net. Attack air, side out back to Tinora. And there's not many, but if you see a match like Ayersville Kalida, Ayersville won 3 sets to 1. They averaged 34.3 digs per set. Dig by Sebring. Schablin to Morris. She gets through the block and down. Kill. 34 digs per set. I was like, wow, that's a ton of digs. So I did the math. Kalida attacked 147 balls, had 26 errors and 42 kills. Subtract those kills and errors from their total attacks, that leaves 79 balls that could have been dug. And Ayersville statted 137 digs. And they should have had no more than 79. That's almost 50 extra digs in a match. So I don't know who statted digs that match, but they didn't do a very good job. Waldron with the kill on the tape shot, creeped over the net. Side out Ayersville. They trail, 10-6 right now. So, but it's not like it's not as egregious. Not every match that it happens, but there's just a few outliers that are just way out there. They overinflate statistics. Left side attack, blocked by Tinora, brought to you by Hall, Crop Insurance, Ankney, and Krebs combined. And why do stats matter? Because when you go to postseason awards, GMC awards, district awards, you're going to make your case for your players, and you're going to use stats to say why service ace for Krebs, why this player deserves to be first team, second team, honorable mention, whatever. And if those stats are way, way above what they should be, it's an unfair advantage. So that's why, especially as a coach, it always bothered me. And even now that I'm not coaching, it still just bothers me. Nikki Bosselman guesses 2005 Wayne Trace Raiders. She even went with the year. She went with the team. I have the Antwerp Archers as being the GMC champs in 2005. That's not correct, Nikki. If you got something that proves me wrong on that, I'd be happy to have it. But I did take pictures of all the banners in all the schools in the conference. So I'm pretty sure I got that right. Out of the timeout, Krebs with the service error is wide. Point Ayersville. Rams lead 12-7 on that drop zone Pizzeria scoreboard. That server catches the tape and creeps over. Schablin heads up, pops it up. Sebring sets out to Morris. Morris mishits that one as I misspeak. Attack error, another point to Ayersville. Schaumlin sets Noggle in the middle. Her tap to the wide open side. Finds the floor. Heads up play there by Kenzie. Kenzie, don't call me Mackenzie. Noggle. Tie pass, tipped up, tipped over by Beecher. Sebring to Rostai. She taps it over. Right side attack dug by Sebring. Rostai goes back to Noggle. She's blocked. Snyder picks it up. Rostai pushed to the corners, dug by Waldron. Back set to Sheets on the right side. She goes down the line. Kill to Laney Sheets. Now Eldridge serving. Noggle again from the middle off the top of the block this time. Dug by Ayersville. Set to Flory on the left side. Big high hit. Attack error there for Flory. Side out back to Tinora. Sophia Stark will come in and serve. Kim Askins guesses 1992 Antwerp. Per Charlie. There's a service ace for Stark. That ball lands on the inside. Well, I got to say, Kim, luckily for you, the answer was what was the year, not what was the school, because that is the right year. But Antwerp didn't win it because the question was who won it? It was the last time someone besides, as Beecher gets a kill from the right side, someone besides Tinora, Fairview, Antwerp, or Ayersville won a GMC title, and it was 1992. And it was the Edgerton Bulldogs. GMC website has Wayne Trace won it into that. See, you're cheating, Nikki, first of all, by looking up resources. You're supposed to just guess. Attack error from Gamby. But if you're not cheating, you're not trying, so I encourage it. GMC website is incorrect unless the Wayne Trace banners in their own gymnasium are incorrect. You got a timeout called by Coach Britta Haggerty. It's Nora Trail or leads only 15-11. Timeout's brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. I just pulled up the picture I have with that Wayne Trace banner. They say their last GMC title in volleyball was 1988. So GMC website may need a little adjusting. We'll take timeout with them here and be right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
You smell that burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry, give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern, which is the best for the Tinora student athletes. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Out of the timeout, Rostai sets to Gamby. She's blocked, poked up in the air by Noggle. Sebring back to Gamby. Didn't get that one over the net. Attack error for Paige Gamby. Ayersville's cut the lead back down to 3. Another big match in the GMC tonight is Edgerton, the other unbeaten in the conference, playing or hosting Fairview tonight. Fairview's only loss in the conference, of course, being to these Tinora Rams. Double contact called on Kenzie Noggle as she tried to set that ball. So if anybody's got friends that are over at that Fairview Edgerton game, I'd love to get score updates from that. If anybody you can text and post the results. Center dump from Zoe Rostai. Scores, ends a 4-point run by the Pilots. I'm talking to you, Chris. My sister Chris, a resident of the Sherwood area. You got to know somebody that's at that game, right? Watching the grandkids play. one of your fellow old people friends? I'd love to get score updates from the Fairview Edgerton game. There's Krebs with a good kill from the middle. Seen Libero serving, Paige Sebring. Out of system ball, bump set. We're going to have a back row attack. Not sure how that wasn't a double contact, but they let it go. Krebs from the middle is Doug. Eldridge high, bump set, free ball from Flory. Stark, Rostai. Krebs rips it. Mount Krebs erupts for a big kill. 18-13 now. Tinora on top by 5 on that drop zone pizzeria scoreboard. Timeout going to be called this time by Ayersville. Coach Tyler wants to talk it over. We'll take a break right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Van Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Baton Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Baton Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back out here at the hangar at Ayersville High School. It's the River Rivalry, the volleyball edition. Tinora won the first set 25-19. They lead the second set currently 18-13. Out of the Ayersville timeout, Sebring still serving. Set to Flory on the outside. She tried an off-speed shot, didn't get enough on it. It was into the net and down on the Ayersville side. Attack error. Point Tinora. Good answer here by the Rams after a 4-point run from Ayersville. Now they've got a 4-point run right back at the Pilots. We're going to have a service ace for Sebring as there's alignment error on Ayersville. I'll give Sebring the easiest ace of her day. Michael Andreyko explains the alignment error. One of the silly rules, hard to explain it really without pointing it out on a screen, but Beecher from the right side gets a kill. Essentially, you have to be, you can't overlap the person that's in front of you or beside you until the ball is contacted. Once the ball is contacted, you can go wherever you want. But until the ball is contacted by the server, you can't be in front of the person that's behind you in back row or to the left of the person that's to your right or to the right of the left. All the above. There's a solo block again. Michael able to get the best of Tatum Krebs the second time one-on-one. Blocks brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Back set to Snyder this time. She gets around the block, dig, overpass. Krebs, Rostai, Gamby, a little tap shot over the block. Flory with the dig. They're going to back set to Waldron from the right side. She goes off the block, out of bounds. Kill for Kendra Waldron. Ayersville not giving up. No one expected them to. They're going to fight hard. At this point in the season, it's 17-0. Everyone is going to give Tinora their best effort. Everybody wants to be that team that knocks them off their undefeated perch. Another timely setter dump there by Zoe Rostai. Gets the kill. Shout out Kerry Radzik. Fairview lost the first set to Edgerton. It's currently 23-14 Fairview. That's the fourth set. They won 2 and lost the first one. So Fairview leads 2-1, and they're up in the fourth set. Is that what we're saying, Kerry? The kill for Ayersville. And the side out. Carrie Radzik texting us an update. I think what she said is it's the fourth set. Fairview lost the first, then won the second and third, and currently lead in the fourth. Tip from Waldron for Ayersville. Gamby is there. Schaublin, tight set. Blocked by Ayersville, picked up by Tinora. Free ball from Ankney. There's going to be a double contact. They're calling this one tight tonight. They're not letting much go as far as that double contact. That was a little sloppy, not bad, but technically it's probably a double contact. But again, that's something they're supposed to be letting go a little bit more free and let the girls play. That wasn't really a bad one at all. Free ball from Ayersville. That's long, out of bounds. Ball handling error, point to Nora. Rams with 23 on the board now. They lead by 6. Waldron from the right side, dug by Gamby. Schaublin back sets to Ankney. Her down ball is dug by Sheets. Free ball for Ayersville. Krebs is there. Right back to Tatum. Tatum rips it through, blocking air anyway. Kill for Krebs. Tinora has set point on the board, brought to you by Brad and Julie Wilkerson, Oklahoma Tavern. Paige Gamby serving for set point here. We go to the middle, and that's going to be an attack error for Brooklyn Michael, and that does it. Tinora takes the second set 25-17 after winning the first set 25-18. I was wrong. I was off by a point. Tinora leads now 2-0, commanding lead over their bitter rivals from the south side of the river. We'll take a break. Come right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in A, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza in A. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza in A are proud supporters of the Rams. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season. Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain-sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mecinc.com. Click on careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
I believe we have an official final score from Edgerton. The Bulldogs are no longer unbeaten in GMC play as Fairview travels over there and they beat Edgerton 3-1. Edgerton took the first set, but Fairview won the next 3. So Fairview gets the job done on the road. They move into a tie for second place. They're now 4-1. Tenora's one set away from being in sole possession of first place in the conference now. Nagel out of the middle, starts set 3 with a kill. Flory from the right side, dug by Sebring. Rosti behind her to Nagel. Off-speed shot. Good dig there from Sheets, though. Free ball from Ayersville. Sebring, Rosti, Nagel blocked, covered by Gamby. Tight set there. Setter dump from Rosti. Eldridge got the set there from her knees. It was a double. She tried to say she only hit it with one hand, but I think she hit it with 2, as did the official. Another double contact. This is probably 5 more double contacts than we've seen all year long in a match. They've only caught about 7. Attack error out of the middle. Tinora up 3-0 early in this third set. Good serve for Morris. Flory from the right side, dug by Sebring. Rosti backs at Snyder all alone. Kill! Snyder took advantage. Flory threw her arms out like, what am I supposed to do? Because she just attacked that ball from the right side and then had to switch over to her left side position. She had to run all the way over there. And Tinora passed a low pass, set an up-tempo set. And by the time Snyder was swinging at that, Flory couldn't get over there. There's a service ace for Morris. Rams out 5-0 in this third set. Tinora student section with some color-coded cards out here. They have pink Ks for kills, and they have a big white ace of spades, I believe. They hold up whenever Tinora gets an ace. Another attack error. Ayersville looking very disheartened right now, and coach can't take it anymore. She's going to take timeout. Ayersville's kind of getting that look in their eyes like they know the wheels have fallen off here. So coach has got to try to get them refocused. They trail 6-0, down 2-0 already. We'll take a break and come right back after this.
The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Out of the Ayersville timeout, Flory is able to go up in a little off-speed shot over the block, dropped it in for a kill. Good pass from Sebring. Rosti gives it to Gamby. Gamby pounds it through. That actually might have bounced off Flory's foot. Had anyone been able to get to that, they might have let that go as a dig, but I think it hit the floor too. Either way, kill for Paige Gamby. Paige Sebring now serving. Tatum Krebs in the front row. Tape serve goes over. Good job of getting that off the floor there by Ayersville. Push from the back row. Morris is ready. Rosti backs at Snyder. Snyder rip cross court. Caught Paige Sebring napping. Good swing by Snyder. The dig from Ayersville sailed over the net and landed just inside the sideline for the bump kill for the Pilots. I say caught Sebring napping because that's her base defensive position. Got to go from covering to passing that ball really quick. There's a big kill for Tatum Krebs out of the middle, leaving no doubt there. 8-2, Rams lead by 6. Snyder and Ross check out. Schablin and Ankney check in. High outside set. Swing just inside the end line is good. There's not a 7 on their roster. This must be a JV player they dressed. She looks familiar. I'm going to say that is. Yeah, but that's Kendall Boer. She was 7 on the JV as well. She's in off the bench. She gets a kill. Side out Ayersville. Sigler now serving. Krebs behind the setter. Dug by Laker Sierra. Free ball from Ayersville. Sebring, Schablin, all the way up to Gamby off the top of the block. High. Picked up by Ayersville. Waldron from the right side is blocked but out of bounds. Kill for Kendra Waldron. Ayersville scores back-to-back points for the first time this set. They still trail by 4, 8-4. Schablin out to Gamby again. Gamby cross-court shot this time. Puts it right on the sideline. Beecher was there. She could have dug that ball, but she thought it was going to be out, so she let it go. And girls basketball coach Tim Nicely says, nope, that was in. Good serve, overpass. Ankney gets there. Back set to Krebs, and Krebs scores. Kill for Tatum Krebs. Throwing into double figures, they lead 10-4. Rams can go for the NWOAL title on Thursday. So far, they're 7-0 against the NWOAL, and they play Wauseon. Service ace for Gamby. If they beat Wauseon on Thursday, that'll make them 8-0 in that league, and nobody in that league can do better than 7-0. So they can say they're the NWAL champs if they win Thursday at Wauseon. Timeout called by Ayersville, brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. We'll take timeout with them. Be right back after this.
Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, let's go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
We're back out here at the hangar at Ayersville High School. Tinora in control of this third set. They lead 11-4. They won the first set 25-18, the second set 25-17. I think Tenora's got some blood on the floor. The officials are checking the ball to make sure there's no blood on the ball. I think it might be blood. I don't know. Well, we got a break in the action here. Let's take a look at some of the stats brought to you by BSN Sports through these first 2 sets and 15 points. The Rams have 31 kills out of their 79 attempts with just 11 errors for 258 attack percentage. Led by Tatum Krebs' 9 kills, Paige Gamby with 7. Good balance for the Rams as Noggle has 6, Morris has 4. Zoe Rostai actually has 3 kills, and Kelly Snyder has 2. Morris hitting 600. She's only hit 5 balls, and 4 of them are kills, just 1 error. Rostai with 14 assists, Schablin with 8. Sebring is 13 of 13, serving with 2 aces. Morris is 16 of 16, serving with 2 aces. Gamby is 12 of 12 with 1 ace. Rams have 9 aces overall. Defensively in the back row, Sebring has 9 digs. Zoe Rostai has 5. Morris and Snyder both have 4. Tatum Krebs has 2 blocks assisted by, once by Morris, once by Ankney. There's a look at some of the stats so far. Looks like we got whatever it was cleaned up off the floor. Paige Sebring promptly rubs her hands all over that spot to make sure if there's any germs left, she gets them. Or just trying to dry it up officially. Another service ace for Paige Gamby. That one clips the tape. It still gets over. Set to the outside. Swing and back corner. That's going to score. Kill for Brooklyn Michaels. Swinging from the outside there. The middle blocker. Side out Pilots. Ends a 4-point run by the Rams. So we're up by 7 still. 12-5. Michaela Laker Sierra serving. Krebs tip is blocked. Waldron and Michael combined for that double block. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance, Mr. Jim Hall or Chad Hall. Getting my sponsor guys mixed up. That's the service error this time by the libero. Again, just one senior that really in the rotation for the Pilots. That's Rylan Beecher, the outside hitter. Everyone else on the floor is juniors or sophomores right now. Tap down from Noggle. There'll be a blocking error on the tap, so that'll go as an overpass kill for Kenzie Noggle. Cashing in the yummy. Krebs serving again. Shank pass, chased down, saved by Waldron. Free ball from Michael. Gamby, Schaublin out to Morris. Morris is blocked. Again, Waldron and Michael combining for that block. Ayersville scrappy in the back row defensively. They're pretty solid in the front row defensively. They just got to turn that into more offense. They don't have enough ball control. They send over way too many free balls to the opponent. You've got to be attacking the ball at the opponent. Another block. This time Waldron goes to the back row, and it's Flory combining with Michael to send Avery Morris back. Another Hall Crop Insurance block. Morris getting some instruction on how to adjust here from Coach Haggerty. Another tape roll serve. Sebring gets it off the floor. Schaublin digs the tap down. This middle attack is dug by Sebring. Agnew saves it back in. Joust at the net between Noggle and Michael, and Kenzie Noggle couldn't stay out of the net after she hit the joust. We have a timeout called by the Rams. They now lead by 5, 14-9. Timeouts brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. We'll take timeout with them and be right back after this.
Did you know that we have a shop right here in Defiance that specializes in gas and electric golf cart repair? Aftershock Carts is a full-service shop and has been building, customizing, and repairing golf carts for years. Aftershock Carts has a huge supply of new Trojan batteries and any part you need for your cart. Located at 8144 State Route 15 in Defiance, 784-1806, and online at aftershockcarts.com. Stop out and look for the building with the cart on top.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Out of Tinora timeout, Ayersville forces a free ball. Tight set to Flory. She can't get there. Tough one there for Flory. That ball was set too low and too tight. She could not, nothing she could do to get that ball over. That's a setting error on the sophomore. Ava Sigler. Ava has the same birthday I do. We're birthday buddies. September 17th. It's actually my wife's cousin's daughter, Travis Sigler. She just turned 16 on the day I turned a little bit more than 16 a few weeks ago. Free ball from Sigler. Noggle. Rostai gives it right back to Noggle. She tools the block this time. Kill for Kenzie. Tinora back up by 7, 16-9. There's a service ace for Rostai. Tucks it just inside the sideline. Flory thought that was going out. It was in by about 6 inches. Double contact's going to be called this time. That was a sloppy set from Sigler that gets called. This official's been consistent. She's going to call anything that's a little bit messy off the hands tonight. She's called them all. I think she maybe missed one. That was on a third push, a third ball push. It wasn't on a set. She's caught all the sets that were missed. Bump set this time. Flory tips it over. Rostai with the dig. Sebring bumps that up to Snyder. Snyder is blocked. Excellent press out there by Beecher, the senior. She had Michael up with her, but that was all Beecher on that block. So Ayersville has gone to a 6-2. I think they started this last set. Instead of having Eldridge play all the way around. She's a little undersized to run a 5-1. I don't know what they don't list heights, but I would guess she's about 5'3", 5'4". There's a high, deep shot from Beecher all the way to the corner. Tucks it right in there. Perfect shot. Kill. So the problem with having a short setter in the front row. 8 and 9. Problem with a short setter in the front row is that's your right side blocker because that's where the setter plays. They have to be in the right side to set the left in the middle. And the other team's best hitter is normally in the left, most dynamic hitter usually. And so you got an undersized blocker going against a really dynamic hitter. That's a bad disadvantage. Ayersville's changed the mind there. And there's an attack error from Flory after a long rally. Side out to Tinora. They're up by 8, 19-11. Ayersville's close. They show some moments here, flashes. Just not quite consistent enough on the offensive or ball control side of things. Sophia Stark into the game. Almost gets an ace. Flory saves. No one gets there for the third ball. So that'd be an ace for Sophia Stark. Rams into the red zone. 20-11. Waldron from the back row, attack error. Point to Nora. Flory, roll shot. Stark with the dig. Rostai tight set to Noggle. Noggle can't get the tip over, so Ayer gives the ball over to Ayersville. Now Grace Flory, junior, will go back to serve. Sebring pass, Rostai out to Gamby. She's blocked. Poked up by Snyder. No. Solo block by Laney Sheets. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Pilots. It's going a brick wall up there at the Rams. They're really having trouble getting around the block. Cross tie back to Noggle out of the right side. Her cross-court shot is dug. Good diving effort from Stark. They say no. Oh, they called a second ball contact lift on Paige Sebring. That was a good set. They said she lifted that ball. Prolonged contact on the set, so. Noggle out of the middle. Dug by Ayersville. Pilots trail by 7 still, 21-14 on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Noggle off the top of the block. Sheets is there. Nobody out there. The setter set the ball to the pin, but she had the pin hitter standing right in front of her. There was no one out there, so poor choice there. Setting air, ball back to Tinora. As we come to you from the Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon broadcast table atop the bleachers here at Ayersville High School at the hangar. Sheets from the right side, attack, touch. So kill for Sheets. The ball sailed long out of bounds. They said Tinora got a fingertip on it. Now Beecher back to serve. Sebring puts it right on Rostai's forehead. She gives it to Krebs. Krebs unloads to the left for the kill. Tinora 2 points away from their 18th win overall and their 5th win in GMC play. They would move to sole possession of first in the conference, with Edgerton going down to Fairview tonight. Ella Schablin, the sophomore setter, in to serve. Good pass. Set to the outside. That's going to be a kill for Boer. Playing up off the JV, doing a nice job on the outside. Michael comes back in along with Ava Ziegler. Ziegler was served. That one's long, out of bounds. Service error. And Tinora has match point on the board, brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stay tuned after the game for the Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services postgame show. We'll hand out our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game. Paige Gamby, the junior outside, serving. Set to Michael from the left. She's dug by Sebring. Schablin hesitated. Tatum Krebs was in the area, and Schablin just saw the shadow there, and she hesitated, thinking Krebs was going to maybe take that second ball. Krebs did the right thing and got out of the way, but Schablin hesitated, so the ball falls to the floor. Sheets, high, deep serve. Sebring, Schablin, Morris, blocked again. Michael and Waldron combined. They've got a lot of blocks tonight. If only the stat person would keep track of their blocks, maybe we'd know. Timeout called by Coach Haggerty. Tinora on the doorstep. They lead 24-18. They've got match point. We'll take this timeout with them and be right back after this.
Ladies, are you looking for a new hairstyle? What about some new fancy nails? Jenny Bidlack and her fantastic crew at Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get you all fancied up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of fantastic services, including haircuts, highlights, coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you are their number one priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or simply visit their Facebook page for online booking. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack and her staff say, "Go Rams!" Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, we're back out here at the hangar. Coming out of the Tinora timeout, the junior, Michaela Laker Sierra, libero serving. Gamby, Schablin gives it up to Krebs. Krebs with a big swing. Krebs was in the net. She was also under the net, unfortunately. I believe Michael came down on Krebs's foot and rolled her ankle. Krups wasn't all the way over the center line. She was on the center line, but she got to the, that's one of those dangerous plays in a tight set. She got to the ground first, and now facing match point. Ayersville's got a sub out their middle hitter and put in their setter. Going to go to the right side to Ankney. Ankney's dug, overpass, out of bounds. That'll be a kill for Alina Ankney, and that does it. Tinora gets the win, 25-18. They take the set. They take the match, 3-0. Another sweep for the Rams, 25-18, 25-17, 25-19. Sorry, not 18 in the third set. They do get the win. They move to 19-0 and 5-0 in conference play. Sole possession of first place in the GMC. We'll take a break, come back right after this with our Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services post-game show, where we'll go through all the numbers brought to you by BSN Sports and give out another Higby Embroidery, the player of the game t-shirt. I think Connie's going to want to work a new deal after a season like this. 18th shirt this year they're going to have to give out. We'll take a break. Come right back after this. Tinora Rams Live.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, we'll work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Clubhouse Pizza in Nay is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in Nay will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in Nay has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, let's go Rams. Hey you, are you tired of staring at the same dingy colors at your home or business? Prosperity Painting is here to help change that. Prosperity Painting is a local painting contractor specializing in interior and exterior painting for residential and commercial homes and buildings. No job is too big. No job is too small for Prosperity Painting. Everything from painting, staining, epoxy floors, and wallpaper removal. Prosperity Painting is here to brighten up your life. They will make your old look new again. Check out Prosperity Painting and its amazing portfolio of work on their Facebook page. And be sure to give Mike a call for a quote at 419-789-0939. Prosperity Painting says, go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, we're back out here at Ayersville High School at the hangar. Tinora comes to the south side of the river, and they're going to go back with another sweep this year. A fine bounce back from the 5-set classic they had on Saturday and a win over Archibald. Statistically speaking, and even watching the game, wasn't Tenora's best effort, but they still did just enough to get the job done. You know, credit to Ayersville. They played hard. They put up a good block. They made life hard for the Ram hitters. Tinora defensively did a pretty good job in the back row. There wasn't a whole lot of blocking on the Tinora side. Ayersville definitely outblocked the Rams tonight. They had to have 10 or 11 blocks, whereas Tinora only had 2. So, you know, credit to Ayersville coming out and playing hard. Tinora did just enough. Again, not having your best stuff and still coming away with a win over your rival. That's always a good night. Let's get into some of the numbers and talk about some of the details of what I'm saying here. Brought to us by BSN Sports. Tinora had 36 kills, but 18 errors out of their 99 attempts. So they only had a 182 attack percentage. Tatum Krebs with 10 kills out of her 20 attempts with 5 errors. She had 250. Zoe Rasta actually had 3 kills on setter dumps. Kenzie Noggle, the other middle. The 2 left leading hitters for the Rams, both middles. Noggle had 9 kills, but only 1 error on her 19 attempts, so she had 421. Paige Gamby and Avery Morris, the outsides, both hit 0 tonight. Gamby had 7 kills, but 7 errors. And Avery Morris had 4 kills, and she also had 4 errors. So the exact same number of kills and errors. That's how you get your attack percentage. You subtract the errors from the kills and then divide by your total attempts. Well, if you're dividing anything, but dividing 0 by what doesn't matter your attempts, you're going to hit 0. Kelly Snyder had 2 kills. Alina Ankney had the final kill of the match. Setting-wise, Zoe Rostai had 17 assists. Ellis Schaublen had 9. Paige Sebring chipped in with 3 assists from her libero position. Morris was 16 of 16 serving with 2 aces. Sebring was 14 of 14 also with 2 aces. Gamby was 14 of 15 with 2 aces. And Zoe Rostai was 7 of 9 with 2 aces as well. Rams had 12 aces as a team out of their 73 attempts. Defensively in the back row, Sebring barely made double figures, and Diggs with 10. Gamby and Morris and Snyder all had 4, while Zoe Rostai actually had 6. And again, just 2 blocks. Tatum Krebs with 2 assist blocks. Morris and Ankney had 1 assist, each with Tatum. So the numbers aren't great. When both your outside hitters hit a 0, that's not a great night. Offensively, you're not getting the job done as a group. And again, it's not doesn't all go on the hitters. You can't say don't think I'm taking shots at those outside hitters. Just because the end result isn't a kill doesn't mean that's the hitter's fault. The pass has to be good and on target for the setters to be effective. The setters have to set the ball into a very hittable window for the hitter, and then the hitter has to ultimately do the job at the end. So all the numbers end up bearing out that the hitters didn't get the job done, but that could be a failure in all 3 phases when you talk about volleyball. So those are the numbers. We're going to have to hand out our Player of the Game award here after tough night tonight. Again, not great numbers out there offensively or defensively for the Rams, but we're going to give out a Player of the Game award to some deserving player here. After these messages, we'll try to get her up here and turn the page on this one. again, move on to Thursday night, another road trip. We're only going to be able to show you the scoreboard as we're going to one of those NFHS schools, again, at Wauseon. So no action on the court, but I'll do my best to describe it as well as I can for you. And we'll have it updated. You'll never have to ask me what the score is because we'll just be able to show you what the scoreboard says all night long. So we'll take a break, come back, hand out our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game Award right after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Okay, now I'm going against something that I said earlier in the season, but you left me no choice. I said a middle blocker could never be player of the game if she didn't have any blocks. We're going to break that rule tonight because she had some of the best offensive numbers on the team in a night where we only had 2 blocks combined as a team. This girl didn't have any of those, but she did have 9 kills out of her 19 attempts with only 1 attack error on a night where a lot of our hitters had a lot of attack errors because the Ayersville block was fantastic. This hitter only had 1 error, and she hit 421, a team high as well. So Kenzie Noggle is going to be our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game. Look at that. We'll put me on there too, I guess. So here she is, Kenzie. So big win tonight. I don't think we had our best game of the year by any means, but it wasn't our worst game of the year either. We played pretty solid, and Ayersville, give Ayersville credit. They put up a big block against us tonight.
Yeah.
What were they doing that was kind of giving us fits up there blocking wise?
They're all really tall players. They get their hands over the net really well. You also need to work on moving it around the block, but just need to work on hitting our spots more when we have that big block.
Yeah, I said just because both of our outside hitters hit 0 tonight. Paige Gamby had 7 kills, 7 errors. Avery Morris had 4 kills, 4 errors. They get all the worst sets, obviously, majority of them. And a hitter hitting 0 doesn't mean the hitter had a bad night. That's all 3 phases. It has to be a good pass to make the setter's job relatively easy. The setter has to give them a ball in their window, and then the hitter has to do their job at the end. So it wasn't necessarily the hitters were terrible tonight. It was kind of all 3 phases weren't as crisp as they normally were, weren't as good as they need to be. So we're getting towards the end of the season. You want to be playing your best volleyball when you get to the end of the season. So what do we need to do to get back in the gym and refocus to get back to playing at our peak as we're getting close to the end of the season?
I feel like we honestly just need to come together as a team and just keep talking to each other out there, because I know a lot of us, once we start getting down, we get in our heads, kind of stop talking to each other, and then everything kind of gets all messy from there, and just bring it all together.
Yeah, I think a big part about I coached girls for over 20 years, and girls need to have fun to play well.
Yeah.
And guys can be mad and doesn't matter, and they'll get angry and they'll still play better. But it's hard to lose and have fun. You guys are still winning, but you also have to bring the joy back into the game. And it's even when you didn't need to be at your best and you were still winning, I think it's hard to really get yourself back in and get focused. But we got to find a way to do that because you want to be playing your best ball. This is the last 2 weeks of the regular season.
Yeah.
And by the way, Fairview beat Edgerton tonight. I don't know if anyone knows. You can tell them on the bus.
I will.
Fairview beat Edgerton. They won in 4. Edgerton won the first. Fairview won the next 3. So you guys are now alone in first place in the GMC at 5-0. Fairview and Edgerton both 4-1. But takes a little bit of the luster off that what could have been the GMC championship game next Thursday outright, but now they lost one, so we'll see. But so we want to get back to playing that good volleyball. I think you're right, coming together, having a good time, picking each other up when you're out there on the floor is going to be all the keys to that. So over on the road again on Thursday, we'll go up to Wauseon and play the Indians. They have another team that's kind of had a rough year, and it's not going to be someone that's going to come out there and necessarily push us right from the go, but we got to get back to playing solid volleyball and dominate a team that you should dominate, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do that Thursday.
Yep.
And you're going to fire them up.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Kenzie, congratulations as the bus is leaving, but let her go. Player of the game, Kenzie Noggle. Feels like we have a lot of repeat player of the game. It's because we do. We've got 18 of these now. It's 18 wins, 18 player of the games. So Kenzie Noggle gets our player of the game tonight. She did a fine job. And a night offensively where not everyone was on their game. She only had one attack error and a team high 421 attack percentage. So congratulations to Kenzie, to the Rams as they now move to 18-0 and sole possession of first place in the GMC at 5-0. And we'll be back on the air again with just scoreboard only and audio only on Thursday night at Wauseon before we'll have Haggerty Bowl 3 on Saturday versus the Defiance Bulldogs. I believe that's at home. I have to verify the time on that. The first schedule I got said that was like a 5 o'clock in the afternoon game. But now I've been told it's a regular Saturday morning match. So I'll verify for sure what time that is. But we're looking forward to that. So Thursday night at Wauseon, Saturday morning at home versus Defiance. And then I believe we'll have the tournament draw, finding out how this new Kookie 7 division thing is going to work. That should take place on Sunday. So for Carrie Sebring, this is Michael Sebring signing off from the hangar at Ayersville High School, where Tinora gets their 18th win of the year. We're saying good night and good sports.
Thanks to all of our sponsors here in the 2024-25 Tinora Rams sports season. Fairchild Family Chiropractic, Dr. AJ, Dr. Kayla, Optimal Performance and Fitness in Napoleon and Defiance, Mr. Jake Rubio, Clubhouse Pizza and A, Jason and Rachel Gilliam, Batt and Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio, Jeff Batt, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, the Wooden Indian Pawn Shop here in Defiance, brought to you by Shar Williams, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, thank you, Mr. Tim Bidlack. Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, brought to you by Jenny Bidlack. Hall Crop Insurance by Chad Hall. Signs Excavating, Josh and Brad Signs. Higby Embroidery by Connie Higby. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. Harold and Liz Scott, Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, attorneys at law. Oklahoma Tavern, Brad and Julie Wilkerson. Maumee Valley Title Agency, BSN Sports, Mr. Jim Garris. Get a hold of him for all your sporting good needs. Firestone Tavern, stop out and see Chef Aaron out there. Mayfield Engineering, Postgame Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports. Check out that podcast. Brought to you by Logan Bailey. Brothers Tacos, brought to you by Joe and Sheila Salinas. Schlegel Farms, the Schlegel family. Chris, Becky, Kennedy, Ian and Lucas. Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon. Laura Kepi. Vicky and Wes Zwiebel. Kevin Weber of Weber Materials. Prosperity Painting. Give Mike a call. Spruce up your inside and outside. Aftershocks, Carts and Equipment. Mr. Chad Schock. Stark Brothers Advertising. Get a hold of Brian Stark. Matt Yost of Remax Realty. Straight Line Outdoors Lawn Care and Servicing. Mossy Oak Properties. Get a hold of Kenton McQuillan for all your property needs. Inside's Pub. Thank you, Brandon Inside. Clay Fote at Shelter Insurance here in Defiance. Patriot Outdoor Hunting. Get a hold of Jeremy Bainfeld to sponsor a veteran. Oklahoma Tavern. South 66 Lanes. And our thanks to you, the Tinora Ram fan, for listening.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next for more Rams action and follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.